Hello, everyone, and welcome to American Celebrity Legacy. Today, we share the somber news of American icons and global stars who have left us in the past few days. We are here to honor their memories and ensure they are not forgotten. If you find value in these tributes, please consider giving us a thumbs up. It truly helps our channel continue this work. Thank you for being here with us. Now, let's look back at the lives we lost. Michelle Trachtenberg passed away on February 26, 2025, at the age of 39, leaving behind a career that grew from childhood curiosity into a sharper legacy of survival, wit, and resilience. First recognized as the fearless young lead in Harriet the Spy, she later became deeply connected to darker worlds through Buffy the Vampire Slayer, where Dawn Summers evolved from a vulnerable little sister into a survivor shaped by supernatural chaos. Though never a traditional action star, Trachtenberg built her place through characters who endured danger rather than dominated it. From mystery, fantasy, and psychological thrillers to physically demanding roles like Ice Princess, she often portrayed young women learning strength under pressure. Her path reflected adaptability more than spectacle, carving out a unique space between innocence and intensity. Off-screen, her final years were marked by serious health struggles, including a liver transplant and complications from diabetes mellitus. Michelle Trachtenberg may not have played the loudest heroes, but she embodied endurance, proving that survival itself can be a powerful form of action. John St. Ryan passed away on April 3, 2025, at the age of 72, leaving behind a career shaped not only by acting, but by authentic physical discipline. Before television made him recognizable through Coronation Street, where he became known as Charlie Whelan, he was already a martial arts instructor and Muay Thai specialist, a foundation that gave his screen presence unusual credibility. Unlike many performers who learned combat for roles, St. Ryan brought real technique into action cinema. In projects like Cyborg 2, American Cyborg, Steel Warrior, and other physically demanding productions, he often embodied hardened fighters, mercenaries, or dangerous men whose strength came from precision rather than spectacle. His work reflected a practical, grounded style of action built on control and lived skill. Beyond film, he later devoted himself to horse training and ranch life in California, carrying the same discipline into a quieter chapter. John St. Ryan may never have been Hollywood's loudest action icon, but he represented something rarer, a craftsman whose power came from authenticity. Breaking news: there are faces Hollywood made famous, and then there are faces life itself carved so deeply that no camera could ever invent them. Danny Trejo's is one of those faces. Behind the hardened stare, the scarred silence, and the unforgettable presence that made him a symbol of danger for generations, lives a story far more devastating than any role he ever played. Before the fame, before redemption, before the world knew his name, there was a little boy in Los Angeles learning that survival sometimes arrives long before love. And now at 81, what remains most extraordinary is not that Danny Trejo became a legend, but that after everything meant to break him, he became a man of compassion. Born on May 16, 1944, in Echo Park, Los Angeles, Danny entered a world where fear often arrived faster than comfort. Poverty was not simply around him. It shaped the walls, the voices, and the fragile rhythm of daily life. His childhood unfolded inside instability, emotional turbulence, and the aching hunger to belong somewhere safe. The person who most captured his young heart was his Uncle Gilbert, whose charisma made him feel seen in ways life rarely had. But that love came tangled with dangerous lessons, drawing Danny toward destructive habits before he was old enough to understand their cost. He did not chase darkness because he wanted destruction. He followed it because, to a wounded child, it often looked like connection. As the streets hardened him, Addiction, arrests, and violence slowly consumed the years that should have been his becoming. By adulthood, prison walls closed around him, carrying him through some of California's harshest institutions, including San Quentin. Boxing became his shield, toughness his language. But beneath the brutality lived a deeper terror, the fear that his life would end without meaning. In the crushing silence of confinement, Danny confronted not enemies, but himself. That reckoning became the first true turning point of his life. When he emerged in 1969, freedom was not victory, it was responsibility. Through sobriety, recovery work, and helping others battling addiction, he began rebuilding the man he had nearly lost. Hollywood arrived unexpectedly in 1985, not because Danny chased fame, but because fate recognized authenticity. His presence, etched by suffering, discipline, and truth, could not be manufactured. From Runaway Train to Heat, Desperado, Con Air, From Dusk Till Dawn, Spy Kids, and finally Machete, Danny transformed from overlooked ex-convict into one of cinema's most unforgettable figures. Yet fame did not erase pain. 4 broken marriages, private regrets, financial hardship, and the quiet sorrow of lost time with loved ones remained scars success could not remove. Then came one of his cruelest battles, chronic hepatitis C, a devastating reminder that even after escaping old chaos, the body can still carry its consequences. Grueling treatment drained his strength, tested his spirit, and forced him to face mortality in ways prison never had. Yet once again, Danny chose endurance. He survived illness, aging, debt, and hardship the same way he survived everything else, with humility, discipline, and faith. Today, Danny Trejo's greatest legacy is not the tough men he portrayed, but the wounded lives he helps heal through charity, recovery advocacy, and compassion. He is living proof that even the most broken beginnings do not have to define the final chapter. If Danny Trejo's extraordinary journey has ever reminded you that redemption is not about erasing the past, but transforming pain into purpose, then let us honor not only the Hollywood icon, but the human soul who never stopped choosing light. He is still alive. Mario Ernesto Sánchez passed away on April 10, 2025, at the age of 78, leaving behind a career shaped by exile, endurance, and cultural force. Born in Cuba and sent to America during Operation Pedro Pan, he transformed displacement into purpose, becoming both a respected actor and a champion of Hispanic theater. Though widely recognized for appearances in Miami Vice, Only Fools and Horses, and action-driven crime stories like The Specialist, Sanchez often brought more than screen presence. He carried the weight of immigrant realism into every role. He was rarely the loudest figure in a scene, but his calm authority, underworld gravitas, and authentic Latin identity gave depth to criminals, power brokers, and survivors alike. Beyond Hollywood, his greatest act was founding Teatro Avante and building space for Hispanic voices in American culture. Mario Ernesto Sánchez did not simply appear in stories of struggle. He lived one, reshaped it, and turned it into a legacy of artistic resistance.